What's going on, guys? Welcome back to CK2 Plus and House Karling, where we continue the story arc of Jeanne. Get it? Jeanne d'Arc. Anyway, these are unusual times. Jeanne's influence is felt all around wherever you go. There is a surge in religiosity among the commoners, who see her as a national savior and almost a Christ figure. Among the nobles, many are charmed by her pious innocence and energetic zeal, in spite of most of them also viewing her as a dangerous upstart. Meanwhile, the clergy is divided, seeing a heretic and others a saint. So, it's interesting because when she first started off, she had no support from the nobles, and she had no support from the clergy. Now, most nobles support her, all of the common folk, and even some of the clergy. So things have certainly changed, and I guess a lot of this has to do with us, giving her powerful position and our trust. But we're shown as a zealot here, but I want to remind you guys that this is not because we believe in God. We believe in ourselves. So all of her fanaticism is still something we don't like. So I don't think we should all try to be more like her. While we did give her power, and she certainly had an impact, we did change our laws here, right? So that women can be marshals. She certainly did have her influence, but I think we dislike fanatics still, but we will suffer her for her other qualities. And I wonder what this is going to lead to, because I don't believe I've ever had this event go on this far. I know I had it before. It wasn't with Jeanne because I played somewhere else, so the name of the maid was a little bit different. But yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, but yeah, she died beforehand before I could get this far into the story. Anyway, we've got 2,000 gold, and I'm wondering if we should maybe spend it on something. I secretly admire a person who has been celibate for many years now. I'm a faithful Catholic and have contemplated becoming celibate, but there has always been something that has hindered me from following that path. Now that is certainly interesting. I should ask the courtier for advice. There's a 50% chance we become celibate. I will try to emulate him. 20% chance. I think we shall ask her for her advice. I think we should. See what she has to say. And we're not a celibate, but we did show our support. So yeah, it's sort of we do like her, but we're not fully enamored with her. We're not a fool. I think that is what I want to make clear here. And the King of Croatia is inviting us to his coronation. Yeah, I think we'll attend. I did not attend the Serbian king because he stole half of our realm, but I think Serbia we can attend. Oh, and there it is. A common girl from Essex. Your Chancellor and brother, Raymond Karling, comes to see you, a look of worry on his face. He explains that there are increased grumblings among the nobles regarding the position of your protege, Jeanne. Many of them refuse to accept the nobleborn woman from Essex, however competent and pious, be continuously given so many privileges normally reserved for nobility. It sets a bad example for the peasants and may cause unrest, they fear. There have also been numerous incidents of perceived insults and scandals of protocol between Jeanne and various prestigious army commanders. It seems many nobles feel they have suffered her too long, and some still entertain the idea of demanding her arrest and trial for heresy. But their own incompetence makes them envious. Many of the lords will be angry. I shall force her to speak more humbly. I think we could do that. Not noble enough. Bring her before me, and I shall knight her. Jeanne d'Arc becomes a member of the d'Arc family. Oh, I cannot abide this any longer. Okay, so this is something we're definitely not going to do. We're not going to put her in chains. Not happening. As for the other three, all of this I could see happening. But I don't think we're really going to piss off our nobles like this. We could demand her to speak more humble, where she will lose prestige. All of the prestige she has so far, actually. We could humble her. You know what? She's a peasant. She's still lowborn, we could make her rise. Here's what I will do. I will not knight her just now, because we've not actually been in a war. She's only told us we're amazing, but nothing else has happened. So, you know what? We'll humble her. She will lose prestige, and I mean, knighting her would be amazing. I would love for her to have the nickname, and you know, create the Diok family. Ah, damn! I really want to do that. I really want to do that. I really want to knight her. That's a difficult decision. As much as I want to do this as a player, I feel like this would fit better. I think this fits better our character, because we still are very proud, not just ourselves, but we know that nobility is obviously more important than peasants. So she shall be more humble. I mean, we do have commanders, other commanders, for example, who are very, very good commanders as well. I mean, like Jocelyn, for example. You know, he's done amazing, you know, and I wouldn't want to speak ill of them. I mean, he's not that much worse than she is in terms of military skill, and you know, we have other commanders as well. So she shouldn't shit on them, you know. Just look at Duke Adalbert the Hammer. You know, he's actually a second. Yeah, I mean, he's just a second generation of amazing commanders, I believe. But anyways, there is the Croatian coronation. Quite a celebration. Yeah, not that I really care all that much about it. Let's quickly check out what's going on here. That's smallpox. Long may he reign, Grand Duke Gargamel of Bavaria. Ah, okay, so he's arrived as well. And you have always enjoyed a cadre of personal guard to protect your person, but recently Bernard has proven his loyalty and determination to the best of them. Indeed, just the other day he stopped a would-be assassin from entering the palace grounds. Ah, he's an Imperial Guard. We have actually a few Imperial Guards at our court. The coronation feast draws to a close with King Casimir giving a speech to those gathered. Perfect. Also, I did turn off my music, I just realized. Turn it back on. What's going on here? There seems to be a little bit of a fight going on. English Revolt. Henry. He's got some 6,000 men, okay. A wealthy merchant of Lyon by the name of Pierre Volds gave up all his earthly possessions and began wandering the countryside as a preacher after a brush with death. He has been condemning the Catholic Church for its corruption, as well as calling for a return to a more biblical lifestyle. The man has rapidly gained followers amongst the poor of Lyon, and his disciples have ranged even further and begun seeking converts in northern Italy, enough to cause considerable concern within the Catholic hierarchy. And thus another heresy begins. Okay, that is so cool. What did he start? This is Waldensian. Oh, this is just Waldensian. It's a Waldensian dude that started this. Now, I find it interesting. Yeah, so that actually did not start in our land. But she's not Waldensian. We've had Waldensians before. Anjou was Waldensian for a very long time. And I believe, like, we still have a few dukes, like the Duke of Flanders. Yeah, look at this. They're Waldensian. So it's not entirely new. But, yeah, I find it... Oh, wait. Is this now a holy site for the Waldensians? Might be. Could this be? I don't know, it doesn't show. Ah, whatever. Our wife gave birth to a stillborn little son. Ugh, that's depressing. That's very depressing. We still want to have that daughter. I'm trying for it. Been trying for it for a while. Let's see, maybe we should be going carousing, which we can't. Bishop Jocelyn has inherited something. That's fine. Yeah, so I wonder what's going to happen with Jeanne. I mean, she's actually at our court for 2 years now. Voice of Jesus. Where's all of this marshal come from? Base is 20. Wow, that's amazing. A small gathering of friends with this wicked pope. No. No, I will not. I will not come. In fact, I will give him... Well, I'm not going to be openly hostile and giving the court chest a trait, but I dislike him. I've learned that Duke Jocelyn denounced me harshly at the faction meeting. Oh, just a few years ago, he actually spoke well of us. That's not good. That's very not. That's not. Yeah, it's terrible. Prince Raymond, our son. Yeah, he needs lands, which I could obviously give to him. He's an imperial courtier. I could first of all invite him to carousing. We do need a new court physician, for which I'm going to pick. Sure. You. That's fine. And I want to see if my wife wants to come carousing, and then maybe Raymond. He doesn't seem to be interested. How about your wife? She doesn't seem to be interested either. Maybe I invited too many, I don't know. I can't invite you. What about Jean? No, that's not possible. Alright. Duke Davide has once again... Oh, okay, so this guy is really doing us quite a favor. He's improving a lot of relations there. He definitely deserves something. Could give him a little bit of money. I don't think he has any money issues. Also, what's going on here? Do you have a... You've married now. You've married a Fraticelli heretic from Wales. But you still have this as soon as your guy. And he already has... Wait. Oh, you married a Ventalen. How's as soon as your Bacamon, the one heir to the Duchy of Burgundy, has married the heir to the Duchy of Normandy? How's Ventalen? Holy hell. She's shrewd and quick. A bit insane. How are her stats so terrible? If she's shrewd and quick. 3 Marshal? 2 Marshal. Well, she's got 2 sons. That's so weird. That's so weird. Alright, well, whatever. Let's move on. And I'm far too busy to attend the Scottish King's ceremony. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I have the feeling that this was the end of the various Jeanne events, unfortunately. Planning a small feast will be removed. Yeah, which is kind of sad. I was hoping there would be maybe more. Wait, why can I not click? Ah, there we go. A son was born. Yes, Raymond Richard Karling. He named him after us. I think that's fine. We are proud enough to accept that. Very much so. And we'll, of course, give him the pride focus. Now, good drinks and food. Carousing, everything's fine. Or was fine until Prince Raymond unexpectedly threw a fit of rage. Well, it was what you want. We could fight, or listen to me and calm down. Yeah, shut the fuck up, son. Seriously. Oh, he's just, apparently. Okay. Yeah, it's just... Shut up. Okay? And maybe we'll become friends. Possibly. But anyways, that was a lot of fun there. Very nice. And yeah, as I said, I would like to spend some money to improve... Well, let's actually start here. Oh, we're already building this up. Nothing we can do here. Ah, castle study. Sure, why not? And castle fortifications will be upgraded. And I do, of course, we'll build this up as well. Castle town. And here, the castle town for the extra ducats. We are making quite a lot of money, so that's nice. Still usurp titles I don't care for. I'm not going to be doing that. The Holy Romans once again at war. A Waldensian uprising. Now I wonder how many men they have. Only 11,000. That's not going to be sufficient here. I mean, you do have Imperial Decadence, which is quite significant, but you still have 40,000 men. So I don't think much is going to come out of that, quite unfortunately. Because the last Waldensians were eaten up by the Mongols after various fights. But it does seem like the Mongols... Yeah, look at this. They have a lot of independent realms. A lot more now than they used to. That's interesting. The tradition faction is now neutral. Very good. And... yeah, whatever. I could have given him a claim. King Abriel the Liberator. Sure. Why not? You are the king of Portugal. It still says Galicia. But you've made the king of Portugal, but the southern half of your kingdom has been taken by the king of Andalusia. Is there any de jure? Oh, actually, this is part of Al-Andalus, apparently. Okay, that's fair then. There's the Portuguese coronation, and that was, of course, quite a celebration, as always. Yeah, I mean, we attend these coronations, but I'm not paying too much attention to them. I've learned that King Angilbert denounced me harshly. The court faction. I'll give you a claim, whatever. Okay, so he seems very upset because he's not in the council, but he's shit as well. So, you know, you're not very powerful either, so I don't mind. You also married a heretic. What is it with these heretics? Waldensians have at least a lot of women supporting them. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. A lot of heretic women. Duchess Peronel. Irregular marriage. Yeah. But you are it to... this is so weird. This is so weird. Who's gonna inherit this? Eventalen. So you have Zunazir Bakamon, then Eventalen, then a Bakamon Zunazir. That's... I don't know what's going on. These inheritances are incredibly strange. Castle fortifications have been built. I guess we can increase them even more. Nope, there's nothing else we can do. The guild is burning through me. Every second is pure agony mixed with shame. I've never felt so guilty, so sinful. What's happening? I ease my guild with prayer and fasting. Pay church to ease some of my guild. No. I think this is the only way we can get rid of it. That's interesting. And shut the gates because of an epidemic. There's another saint. And your incompetent steward has led a group of smugglers into the county of Dédreux. Who was this? The Duchess of Champagne. Fine, I want the Duchess of Burgundy. As soon as you're Bakamon, please take over. And we cannot, unfortunately, not go there because we are secluded in prayer, I believe. So we cannot attend anyone's coronation. Yeah, well, we're not going to go for a hunt. We could maybe go for a feast. I could see that happening. And sure, my cousin will have a claim on the perpetrator's title. Oh, that's actually Verona. Whew. You're not the smartest, dull and frail, but surprisingly good stats for that. Still, he likes us. So that's good, I suppose. We'll spend lavishly on the food just to demonstrate our power and invite everyone. Of course, there's several people that don't want to come. Always like that. Let's quickly check the epidemics if all of the Black Death has gone. Yes, okay. So there's no more plague. There's just the minor ones now. Yeah, don't insult me. I mean, he's been doing that for a while now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Adabelt spoke up and told everyone how great the food was. Yes, we like him. He's cool. And I think he appreciated that we showed Jeanne her place. I think that was the right decision at the end of the day. Because she's just some lowborn. A great lowborn who's actually getting even better at Marshal. But still just a lowborn. Now, lots of peasants have been moving. Oh yes, look at this. And Peronel is doing a much better job than the last steward we had. But we've got some illness here. Camp fever. What do we have here? Oh, camp fever as well. Then we have like smallpox as well. Fish, fresh fish straight from the river. Fruits and vegetables. The clergy in Mortain is not happy about the merchants. Nah, they do no harm. Let them stay. Yeah, I will just basically not agree with the church, whatever they say. Sort of my prerogative. And we're now stressed again. My moodiness and tendency to lash out at people is getting worse. Okay. We were stressed before, and we managed to get rid of it. But now, we once again have that same feeling. I'm not going to come to the papacy. That's certainly not happening. Yeah, well, I think there's not that much left for us to do. Ooh, okay. So our cousin has now died. A natural death. Now we have Duchess Mary of Normandy. She's Duchess of Bedford, which is Essex and Hertfordshire. She's also Duchess of Normandy. She is married to the heir to the Duchess of Burgundy and Upper Burgundy, and their child is a Ventalen. So the Ventalens might end up with like 4 duchies. That's possible. So, but that means we need a new advisor. Let me see who we can pick here. The King of Brittany, the Duke of Toulouse, Duke of Auvergne, Duke of Berry, my nephew, Duchess of Normandy, Duke of Burgundy, Duke of Anjou, Duke of Switzerland. You know what? I think he deserves that. He's been spoken out in our favor various times. I think he deserves to have a spot here. And of course, look at this. He's a loyalist. That was to be expected. And Duke of Orleans, you know what? I will actually come to your carousing. You're close enough, and I feel like it might be good for us if we improve relations with you. But all of this will happen next time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys then.